हेलो दोस्तों, बिगनर्स पॉइंट में आपका स्वागत है और अभी हम कर रहे हैं करंट अफेयर्स। एनर्जी इसेंशियल प्री रिक्वेस्ट फॉर शेपिंग इंडियाज इकोनॉमिक फ्यूचर, सेज यूनियन मिनिस्टर हरदीप सिंह पुरी। प्री रिक्वेस्ट, या कमाल का वर्ड है। इस कमाल के वर्ड का मतलब जो है पूर्वापेक्षा, पहले से ही अंदाजा लगा लेना। यूनियन मिनिस्टर फॉर पेट्रोलियम एंड नेचुरल गैस हरदीप सिंह पुरी। कौन है? ये है हरदीप सिंह पुरी। Highlighted, energy has an essential prerequisite for economic progress, underscoring its significance in shaping India's economic future. Addressing the CII Annual Business Summit in New Delhi, he emphasized the role of energy in driving economic progress. The minister added that energy consumption is a key indicator of economic performance, noting that increased energy consumption signifies progress, while a decline indicates underlying issues. Speaking at the same event, Women and Child Development Minister Annapurna Devi cited significant contributions of women in key sectors such as research, innovation, boardrooms, aviation, law enforcement, military, and mining. She mentioned the important role of women-led development in achieving a Viksit Bharat. The minister highlighted that women's participation is making a substantial difference in various fields, driving progress and change. No hesitation to use every method to root out terrorism, asserted Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh warned that if Pakistan carries out any terrorist act against India, it will have to face the consequence and suffer defeat. He said India will not hesitate and will use every method to root out the menace of terrorism. The defense minister said that the whole world is now acknowledging India's right to protect its citizens against terrorism. He emphasized that Pakistan must uproot the nursery of terrorism operating on its soil with its own hands. He called for the handing over of terrorists like Hafiz Saeed and Masood Azhar to India. He addressed officers and sailors on board India's first indigenous aircraft carrier INS Vikrant off the Goa coast today. Ayush Suraksha portal to safeguard Ayush systems against misleading advertisements. Ayush Minister Pratap Rao Jadhav today launched आयुष सुरक्षा पोर्टल टू एड्रेस। कहाँ गया ये रहा। ये क्या हो जाता है इसमें यार। आयुष मिनिस्टर प्रताप राव जाधव टुडे launched the Ayush Suraksha portal to address issues of misleading advertisements and adverse drug reaction. This portal will strengthen consumer protection and regulatory oversight in the field of traditional medicines. Speaking at the occasion, the minister stated that with the launch of Ayush Suraksha portal, we are empowering citizens and professionals alike to become active participants in safeguarding the integrity of Ayush systems. He added that this platform will serve as a vigilant watchtower against misleading advertisements and ensure that only safe and credible products reach the people. The Ayush Suraksha portal reflects the government's unwavering commitment to responsible governance, evidence-based practices, and the safety of millions of citizens who trust and rely on India's traditional systems of medicines. India's AI mission touches new height with 34K GPU. Union Minister for Electronics and Information Technology Ashwani Vaishnav has said that significant progress has been made in India AI mission. Addressing the India AI mission, Make AI in India and Make AI for India event in New Delhi, Mr. Vaishnav announced the second round of AI commute services implement through which another 16,000 graphic processing units GPU common computing facility will be available for startups, researchers, and students. He informed in the first commute facility of around 18,000 was available at and taking this altogether there is a facility of around 34,000 GPUs. Mission Vaishnav said the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has a very clear vision of democratizing technology, which means that technology should not be left in the hands of few, but it should be accessible to large section of the society. He said common commute is very important part of the principle of democratizing technology. SC orders NEET PG 2025 to be held in single shift. The Supreme Court today directed that the national eligibility cum entrance test for postgraduate NEET PG 2025, which is scheduled for June 15, be conducted in a single shift rather than two shifts. A bench headed by Justice Vikram Nath instructed the authorities to arrange for the exam to be held in one shift and to ensure that full transparency is maintained throughout the process. The bench remarked that question papers in two shifts can never be of the same difficulty level. The apex court was dealing with a clutch of petitions challenging the lack of transparency in the conduct of the NEET PG examination. In their plea filed before the court, NEET PG aspirants claimed that the introduction of two shifts, the normalization method, and a change in tie breaker criterion adversely affected medical students. President Mumu honors 15 nurses with National Florence Nightingale Awards 2025. President Draupadi Murmu today presented the National Florence Nightingale Awards 2025 to 15 nursing professionals at a function held in Rashtrapati Bhavan. The award has been given for their outstanding contribution in the field of nursing. Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare Jagat Prakash Nadda, Minister of State Anupriya Patel and Pratap Rao Jadhav were present at the occasion. The National Florence Nightingale Award was instituted by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in the year 1973 as a mark of recognition for the meritorious services rendered by nurses and nursing professionals to society. Defense Ministry approves Maniratna First status for MIL, AVNL or IOL. Defense Ministry has approved Maniratna Category First status for Mutation India Limited, MIL, Armed Vehicles Nigam Limited, AVNL, and India Optal Limited, OIOL. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh congratulated all three defence public sector undertakings on their transformation from government organizations into profit-making corporate entities within a short span of 3 years. He also expressed satisfaction with the initiatives taken by the management of MIL, AVNL, IOL to increase company turnover, maximize indigenization, and meet other performance parameters required for the grant of Maniratna status. President Mumu greets people of Goa on Statehood Day. President Draupadi Murmu extended her greetings to the people of Goa on the occasion of their Statehood Day. In a social media post, she highlighted Goa's rich cultural heritage, scenes, beaches, warm hospitality, and numerous other attractions that continue to draw visitors from around the world. She urged both tourists and residents to work together in preserving Goa's culture and heritage by embracing sustainable tourism practice and supporting local communities. The president also expressed hope that Goa would continue to prosper and play a significant role in building a Viksit Bharat. India to remain fastest growing major economy in 2025-26, RBI said this. Reserve Bank has said that the Indian economy will retain its position as the fastest growing major economy during 2025-26. In its annual report, the RBI said a pickup in private consumption, healthy balance sheets of banks and corporates, easing financial conditions, and the government's continued thrust on capital expenditure will help the Indian economy maintain its growth. The report said that the manufacturing sector is expected to gain further traction into 2025-26, supported by improvement in domestic demand, higher capacity utilization, healthy balance sheets of corporates and banks, and consumer and business optimism. The government's focus on widening the manufacturing base and the policy support through the ongoing PLIA scheme and National Manufacturing Mission announced in the Union Budget 2025-26 is expected to further strengthen the Make in India initiative, RBI said. Home Minister Amit Shah reviews Jammu and Kashmir security Amarnath Yatra arrangements. Union Home Minister Amit Shah chaired a high-level meeting in Jammu last night to review the security situation in Jammu and Kashmir. Mr. Shah also reviewed security and other arrangements for the annual Amarnath Yatra, which will begin on the 3rd of July this year. He was briefed about the security measures for the Yatra. The meeting was attended by Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha, Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi, Union Home Secretary Govind Mohan, Jammu and Kashmir Chief Secretary Atal Dulo, heads of various paramilitary forces, police and intelligence agencies. Mr. Shah arrived in Jammu yesterday evening on a two-day visit to the Union Territory. Home Minister will visit Poonch today to meet people affected by Pakistan shelling. Agriculture Minister accuses Congress of misleading farmers on MSP. Union Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has accused Congress of misleading farmers regarding the minimum support price (MSP) hitting out at the party. The senior BJP leader claimed that during the Congress rule, the MSP for all crops was only nominally higher than the input costs. While the BJP government has implemented a historic rise in the MSP, he asserted that the government is strengthening the entire system of remuneration for farmers, including MSP. Mr. Chauhan said that the government has disbursed 23 lakh crore rupees under the MSP to farmers compared to 7 lakh crore rupees allocated by the Congress-led UPA government in its 10-year tenure. He highlighted that the BJP-led centre has done historic work for farmers on every front, be it the MSP or boosting their income or introducing new technology and diversity in farming. The prices of lentils, oilseeds, and cotton have grown manifold under the Modi government. He alleged that, having lost touch with the people, the Congress is now reduced to rootless leaders making baseless allegations. India to develop 5 AMCA stealth fighter prototypes, Defence Minister. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has said that India plans to develop 5 prototypes of the fifth generation stealth fighter jet, the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft (AMCA), before undertaking its series production. Addressing the CII Business Summit in New Delhi, he said making India is an essential component in our national security and it's played a key role in India's effective action against terrorism during Operation Sindoor. Defence Minister emphasized that through the AMCA execution model, the private sector will get an opportunity to participate in a mega defence project along with public sector companies for the first time. Defence Minister has cleared the execution model to design and produce the stealth fighter jet by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited (HAL) in partnership with the private sector. India has been working on the ambitious AMCA project to develop the medium-weight, deep penetration fighter jet with advanced stealth features to bolster its air power capability. India-New Zealand ties expanding across sectors, EAM Jaishankar said this. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar stated that the relationship between India and New Zealand is expanding across various sectors. He made these remarks yesterday during a meeting with New Zealand's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Vincent Peters in New Delhi. Dr. Jaishankar highlighted the success of New Zealand Prime Minister Christopher Luxon's recent visit to India, during which both nations initiated free trade agreement (FTA) negotiations and signed several agreements. He emphasized that the current focus for both countries is to work towards realizing the goals outlined during that visit. Earlier, Mr. Peters arrived in New Delhi yesterday on a two-day official visit, welcoming him in A social media post, Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal said that the visit reflects the momentum of high-level exchanges between India and New Zealand. He said that the visit will further strengthen the warm and friendly ties between the two countries. Mr. Peters will also meet Minister of Health and Family Welfare JP Nadda during his visit. PM says government address various agriculture-related issues, including fair prices for farmers' produce. Prime Minister Narendra Modi highlighted the importance of developing the country's agriculture sector as a key step toward making India a developed nation. In a video message on his social media account at the launch of the Viksit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan in Odisha, he stated that the central government is addressing various agriculture-related issues, including ensuring fair prices for farmers' produce and strengthening the agricultural economy. He also emphasized the government's efforts to modernize the country's farming sector and explore how science and technology can be leveraged to benefit agriculture. Two-day literacy conference begins at Rashtrapati Bhavan Cultural Center. President Draupadi Murmu today highlighted that there are several languages and innumerable dialects in country which resonate with the spirit of Indianness. Inaugurating the literacy conference at Rashtrapati Bhavan Cultural Center in New Delhi today, the president said that the establishment of enduring human values amidst changing context is the identity to timeless literature. President Murmu also noted that while the literacy context of affection and compassion keep changing, their emotional core remains constant. She emphasized that today's literature cannot be dictated. It cannot be a sermon or a book of morals. She expressed confidence that this literacy gathering will foster a constructive dialogue between the speakers and the participants. The president also expressed her gratitude to the Ministry of Culture and the Satya Academy for organizing this two-day event. During the event, President Mumu received credentials from envoys of six nations including Thailand, Costa Rica, Saint Kitts and Nevis, Turkey, Bangladesh and Kazakhstan. Viksit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan launches to strengthen lab-to-land connection. Union Agriculture and Farmer Welfare Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan launched the Viksit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan from Sakhi Gopal in Puri district, Odisha today. The minister said the campaign promotes today two-way communication between scientists and farmers. He said scientists will share research and technical insights will also gathering data on the challenges faced by farmers. Mr. Chauhan said the initiative will involve experts from the Indian Council of Agricultural Research (ICAR) and Krishi Vigyan teams to strengthen the lab-to-land connection. He added that teams of 16,000 scientists have been formed who will go from village to engage with farmers. The initiative launched by the Ministry of Agriculture Farmers Welfare in collaboration with ICAR is concrete step toward transforming agriculture and securing the country's food future through scientific innovation and grassroots participations. During the 15-day campaign, Mr. Chauhan will travel across about 20 states. State governments will play a key role in realizing this mission, and all states are expected to contribute to the campaign's success through collective ownership and dedication. और इसी के साथ करंट अफेयर्स हो जाती है समाप्त.